Alright, welcome back. Few changes real quick. I renamed Spies to Prilly, which is a town near one of the lakes in there, but still doesn't make any sense. Also renamed the machine factory to the Prilly Machine Factory. And I also renamed the only town name I made up on this map. I named this town Frisco for some strange reason, which really doesn't work, so I renamed it to Ooster. And so let's get right back into this. I had built a passenger train and was patiently running it back and forth, trying to make some money, and we're lost. We're lost. Here it is. So, got one guy waiting? No, we got multiple passengers waiting. How many passengers we got waiting? 6 passengers waiting. Alright, so let's unpause. We'll run at this speed for a while. Pretty noisy. Anyway, the train should be coming any second. Any second. There it comes. So, I think I want to go ahead and set up the oil line. Now, I just realized that I actually don't have a loan. It's the one thing, because I wanted to start as the medium difficulty game starts, but I forgot to take out a loan. And, I'm okay with that. So what I'll do is I'll take out a loan. Let's do, auto saving. Welcome to 1853. The other thing I didn't mention is I am using I have the game set to 2x slower. So it's not as slow as the 4x slow mod, which a lot of players use. It's 2x, but I find it's a decent compromise. A little slower than the normal game, but not too slow. Anyway, let's here's borrow $2 million, which will cost me yearly, but it's not too bad. So I want to start setting up the harbor, and I think I'm going to put the harbor here. Let's see if I can map this out. So I'm thinking the harbor goes here. The railroad is going to have to cross over. Do I do a T? Do I do a bridge? And hook up with the Neon oil refinery. Neon. Really should, if I'm going to name it, I really should look up how to pronounce it. But I just noticed this. Excuse me. This is a critical fix. We must have smoothness. Alright. Anyway, I need to run it up to this, and then from here the freight line needs to serve as many cities as possible. The more cities you serve, and it's industry that needs the fuel oil. The more industries you serve and the more different cities, the higher the output from the oil wells. And it was getting pretty ridiculous when I did this map before. I was about 1890 and literally pulling in $2 to $3 million a year, mostly off the back of these oil wells. So let's get that going. Yeah, not real. Let's bring up the. I'm gonna have to do a bus line to serve this as well. All right, let's just get this started. Because odds are I'm not gonna like it in a few years anyway. But we're gonna make sure we need a freight, not a passenger, but a freight hub. And let's zoom in there. And yeah. that. Don't really want there. Should I put it just a little further away from town? Since we're going to be delivering the goods anyway. Alright. Could fiddle with that thing all day. And then we're going to need a freight station. So let's see. Freight. And it's going to be a through station. I always do 2 tracks. I lengthen it to 240. And here, this is tricky. So I could just connect it like the second street connection. Yeah. I could do this. I'm going to run the rail along the coast, the freight rail. And tear up some houses. But I could do this. That would definitely get it served. Too much slow. Yeah, that's fine. I also want to make sure that I'm going to be able to expand the dock. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Should I curve it? I don't think so. I don't think it needs to be curved. I mean, I could try curving it the other way. Because it is going to have to launch up there. I kind of dig that. Kind of like that. Stop it. Really wish I could turn without moving it. Yeah, I kind of like that. That puts me right along the coast. There's never any flooding or tides or natural disasters in this game, so no worries. Yeah, alright. So let's do that. $681,000. Thank you. And I'm going to go ahead and expand this dock to 2 ships to make sure that I can do it. Yeah, it's not going to be a problem. Yeah, big spender. There goes $1 million right there. And then we need to connect this, and we'll use a small street. There we go. And then hit the smoothing brush. $33,000. Yeah. Alright. And so now we're down to 767K. And we're going to need to create a station over by the refinery. I think I'm going to do the same thing. Not a bus. Oh good, it remembered. I don't really need the curve, I don't believe. Yeah. Don't really need a curve. Let's bulldoze this. Get out of here. See you later. And let's might as well make this parallel. I wonder if it counts. I wonder if the connection counts if I connect it via road going through the station. I really don't know. But they don't need access to a road. Yeah, the 240, that might bite. How much more is there? 320. So that's about the longest you can get. I like it. Let's do it. Let's extend it as far as I can. There we go. Alright, and let's reconnect the road. We need one of these little gravelly dudes. Sorry. So we go out like this. Hey, it's the train. Oh, stop with the crazy. How come it doesn't want to do smooth? Hello. Alright, so we got 2 stations in, 670k left. And so now comes the railroad track, and this is going to be rather pricey. So let's see. Yeah. Now should I go up and over? Or should I just have a T crossing? Good question, because eventually, what is this again? This is a goods factory? Yeah, the goods factory. So eventually I'll probably want to serve that as well, which means with the same rail line. Yeah. Indecision. So let's go to here. And let's do a flyover, I guess. What do you do? Oh, I can't? Really? That's interesting. I'm not doing this right. I mean, I could just make a T crossing for now. It'd be cheaper. Alright, so, and you know this is not gonna look right. Kaboom. So for now we'll just cross. We'll try to cross close to here. How much you want to bet it's not gonna let me build the road? Okay, there's our T crossing. Now I'm willing to bet I'm not going to be able to build the road through it. Oh, it's going to let me. That seems like an extremely dangerous intersection. But it looks flat. Everything looks good. Alright. Yep. And let's put in some signals. So I'll put this signal here. You know, every time you put a signal down, the train horn goes off. It's kind of cool. Here we go. It made me a liar. And signal here. And signal here. Alright, so, you know, you can't reckon Transport Tycoon, which is, or, it's not Transport Tycoon, Transport Fever, which is a shame, because everybody loves a good wreck, a good train wreck, but, alright, let's keep going. Let's keep going. We're going to have to cross here too. And bulldozer. Sorry about that. Let's get up here. Alright, is that a nice smooth curve down? It is. It's definitely uphill. And don't we love to go uphill with freight? But it's good. It's all good. And then let's reconnect this road. That's a long crossing. But I don't see any bumps. There's a slight bump there. I hate these dead trees that it puts in it. What is even this supposed to be? What is that? Gone. This doesn't look too bad. It's kind of a dip, but anyway, so we go down to the freight station, and so let's deal with, deal with this for now. There we go. And here we go. So I don't want to start everything going until I have the connection made. So this train goes back, then it goes back here, and it's going to have to drop off fuel. And that fuel is going to have to be taken to into the industrial district. 401k left. So we go here, we go to freight, and I'm going to put in a large truck station here because eventually this can collect a lot of fuel. So we'll put it. It needs to be close enough to the station, and this should do it here. Yeah, it's kind of a bump, kind of a bumpy road. It's not horrible. I'm over it. And let's upgrade this street. Hit the magic wand, and I'm going to want to upgrade to, is it a medium street? Yeah. Okay. And then we're going to have to put another truck station in wherever the industrial district is. So it's spread out. Yeah, let's put it up here somewhere. And crush a commercial building while we're at it. This one doesn't need to be as big. I usually use the small one because it's just dropping off. That'll capture that whole side of town. If I would put it here, it would capture the same amount. Really at the whim of where the industrial district's going to be. I like here. And I can clobber. What is up with the 4 buildings? Why are you killing the building across the street? Well, nobody should live there anyway. And I don't have enough money to place this. Alright, fine. I'll borrow some more. Borrow. So technically we're not cheating yet. Don't really understand why. But this... Let me zoom in. Oh, like somebody's building. You're rebuilding already. Does that make it cheaper? Yeah, I'm sorry, but you're kind of SOL there. There. And can I upgrade the width of these streets? What's the next street up? One building will be removed. Okay, I'm not going to do that. Alright, so anyway, so that'll be the route, and we'll need to put in a truck depot. Now let's be smart about, well, they're not trucks, that's the thing, they're wagons. And I'd like to use one for both towns. So I'm going to put it over here. Let's see, one of these, one of these. There we go. And we'll go ahead and set up our line now. Buy road vehicles. No, it's... Do I want the dark one or the light one? They're the same. One of them's good for longer, but it's the same. I don't know why I have two models. We'll go with the lighter colored one. 1, 2, 3 to start out with. Set line. We'll reuse this. Yeah, and line 1's not set up. So we have to look at one of these road vehicles. Yeah, it's not going to allow me to set line 1. Alright, what is line 1? Line 1 is question mark. So how do I delete it? Trash it. Ah! How do you delete a line you don't want? Where's the line manager? Replacement, charts, finances, overview. Yeah, it doesn't exist. Oh, line manager. Line 1, here we go. Sell all vehicles, delete line. Thank you. Alright. So now, set line all, new line. Station number 1 is here. Station number 2 is here. And we'll call this the Vive fuel truck line. And there they go. And that's that. So they're going to be going back and forth to the fuel. So now I need a train. Which means I need a little depot. So let's go ahead and let's extend this track a little bit. And then let's put in a little depot here. There I go, sounding like Bob Ross again. A little depot. A couple of happy trees. Switch first. And spin this thing around. There. Oh look, I didn't do a switch. For crying out loud. Now. So by trains, we want the one with the most horsepower, which again is the bald one. And then we're gonna want a couple of tank cars. Tank wagon? Tank car. Yep, both of them hold both. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Not enough money. Okay, so 3 to start out with. Set line all, new line. And station 1 is here. And station 2 is, can I reach it? North to Vive halt. And this is the I'm just gonna call it the oil refinery freight line. Except spell everything, right? Yeah. Oil refinery freight. I'm going to embarrass myself with typos eventually here. I also want to rename this train to the Oil refinery freight. Okay. So now we got trucks, we got trains, but we got no oil. 188K left. More loans. This will be the easiest to do. So ships, turn around, and connect the road. Make sure we got a connection. Alright. And now we buy some ships. Ship, but we need one of these things. Oh, it was right. And we'll just good enough. And we will buy this sucker is the only one, the Zoroaster. It's first successful oil tanker. I will take one, please. And we'll set line all, new line, and we go from, actually, so let's order it right. We go from here to here. And we call this the oil ship line, for lack of a better word. Faster, faster. Talk about a slow boat. Alright, welcome to 1855. I am running a negative. Let's see how this will do. Now basically we wait because it's got to go here and back at least once before the oil starts producing. But once it does, the oil should be left at the station. It should be picked up by the train and head over to here, which then will produce fuel oil, which the train will take back. Now, there is one modification I can make to this route so these trucks aren't driving all over the place. Let's see here. Vehicles. Maximum waiting time. I'm going to say unlimited. And then, where do I set the, it must also be in here, yeah. So this is, which one is this? Lower Vive is where they pick it up. So Lower Vive is going to be a, full unload only. Load if available. Yeah, that should work. And then at Vive Exchange, I want unload only. But I want them to wait. So let's full load any. And that should basically make them wait until they have something. They've already been back and forth. I don't think that's going to break the fuel line. And now with my remaining money, we have to do something extremely important, of course, which is smooth. Let's get this smooth. Not really happy with that, but what's up with that little, there we go. Alright. Can't really smooth that very much since it is uphill. Fool and his money soon go separate ways. And I like to show how true that is. But you know, I want the view here. Alright, where's that boat? Ooh, on his way back. Oh, it's hooked up already. How about that? That's interesting. So there's already oil waiting. So whatever I did worked well. I'm going to claim that I did that on purpose. That's how you set up a goods line to immediately take effect. You do whatever I did that I forgot that I did. And I've got 20 oil already. Wow, that's awesome. So I guess maybe the order that I did it is important. Set up the truck line first. Then set up the train line, then the boats last. The boats are the slowest. And yeah. Eventually, I should stop the train so that we have oil to pick up. So I will stop the train when it gets close. Hit the power switch. They won't know what happened. Wait for it. Yeah, there's a stop. So let's let this thing load, unload. Any day now. Speed it up. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, oil should appear here. Bingo. Keep on going now. And it should pick up that oil. Yay. 20 of 21. So already it's full. I'm not doing too bad with the money so far this year. Only minus 282. I don't know. So let's take a ride. Yeah, I know this is boring, but it's pretty much the way I play the game. So eventually, I'm gonna want to put a bridge over this. A bridge on one. Actually, having the passenger train go underneath, doing some sort of a tunnel, is probably preferable. There was a little bump there. Did you see that? I'm just gonna ignore it. Is preferable so that because the freight's going to be loaded down. And through the woods. What are the hotkeys for the speed again? I knew them at one point. I'm going to have to look it up again. Alright, just follow it. Controls. Cycle game speed tab. Really? Super fast. I like it. Alright, this will be the first oil delivery at the whatever this oil, at the Neon Oil Refinery, or Neon, or whatever it is. Okay, and it takes them a while to make fuel oil. So we're coming back empty, basically. Alright, now we have 458k. And I'm in the red. And the loan's gonna cost me. Did the loan cost last time? Yeah, so the loan interest is 67k, which that's not horrible. But so the next thing I'm going to want to do is basically I'm going to need some more oil cars eventually. See, look at that production. See how that production ramped up really quick? And so this boat's going to be loaded with 54 of 60 already. Really quick. And it's because I had the route already set up. which was an accident. So now it's just a matter of how much money can we make and how fast. Super speed, please. Which is still not fast enough. So the next thing, and we need more passenger cars. What do we got? We got 48 people waiting, and the train, wherever it is, way over here, can only handle 18. And how much is each car? 94. All right, I think it's gonna pay off to add a couple of cars. So as soon as this train gets back, I'll send it to the depot and add a few more passenger cars. And then I believe it's time to build to Beckenried. Come on now. Hello, people. I know, well, there's not enough cars, see, that's the thing. And, send a depot. Slow it down a little bit. Get in there. One, two, three more cars, four more cars. That's probably a mistake. Set line, Vive burn. Go. Didn't lose any passengers, which is good because before the gameplay patch a month or so ago, a lot of times you'd lose all your passengers when you send it to the depot. So we're gonna fill up. Yeah, look at that. All 42. And how many people are left? Nobody's left. Wow. Alright. So that should help make some money. Although the cars cost money, but these little cars do good. When I first started playing this game, I would always use the bigger passenger car. Hey, saving. Welcome to 1856. I would always use the bigger passenger car, and the cost, the upkeep here, the running cost is 45k. You can hold 14 passengers, but the running cost is 45k. These only hold 6 for 15k. I don't know. That's kind of the same, isn't it? So I'm not sure. I think basically because it takes a while to fill these, running the little dudes at first is good. Eventually I'm going to start running the longer passenger cars. So let's get back here. How many people we have waiting? We have 95 waiting, or 35 for the VA burn, but the burn nigh on 96. 96? Good grief. Do I have a depot? I do not have a depot. Pause it. Let's build a depot real quick. And negative money. More cash, please. So far, I haven't used the pork barrels. And depot. Spin it around. There we go. So I'm going to want to put more cars on this train. Okay, let's go. Lost it. Ching ching. Go to the depot. Hurry up, we got people waiting. And I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4. Set line, the yellow burn. Yep. Get back out there. How many people we have waiting? Yeah, I'm not gonna count. This town's not doing bad. See, this one does grow quick. And we're good. Almost full. I like it. And do we still have this people walking back and forth? We don't. I'm still not sure exactly what caused that. Oh yeah, one dude. Alright, pal.
Hey.
Hey, Andrew. You know, we got trains running. But instead you're walking the however many miles it is. He's drunk. That's what the problem is. Totally drunk. Alright. I'm getting seasick. Okay. There's the train right there, pal. More cars. No, but you're walking. Oh, look, another guy. Okay, so they're walking. What are you doing? Hello, Lauren. You're walking to shop. Hope you don't have much to carry back. And Jack, also walking to shop. Okay. So how's the... I thought I... Okay, no, this is the one where everything should be covered. Yeah. It was this one where I thought, you know, if I don't do the bus line right the first time, I tend to forget about it. So far, it looks okay. It looks like everything will be... Aha! But we don't have coverage over here because it's starting to build out over here. So let's upgrade the station with the yeah, how much is that? 122k. And this will help a little bit. Small road. There, now these are covered right now anyway. Oh, damn it. And of course, you know, it's like, okay, build here because I'm not going to need to put tracks through. I am going to need to put tracks through. Construction not possible. I should have done this right away. Main connection will be terminated. Sorry. Let's get out of Dodge here. What? Did it just extend that street? Did just extend? Get out of there. There. And for now, we'll just switch this back in. And then we'll have to rebuild these roads. And this is all costing me money. One building will be removed. No. Alright. That looks good. And we'll reconnect this over here. I don't want to get too close to the track there. There we go. Nothing funky happened, did it? No. Alright. And then we need to smooth. With the 119k we have left, I'm wasting it on smoothing. And we're already rebuilding, so it's all good. Okay. I don't like this street. I can't really fix it. Well, that's just the way it is. So how are we doing cash-wise? Hey, we're not losing 1,000,000 yet. Got that much going for us. Alright, so it's been 44 minutes, so we'll call this one a wrap. And when we come back, we'll continue building our passenger lines. And see if we can actually make money, or are we going to go in the hole? Am I going to have to use the pork barrels? Anyway, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you later.